And we got to talk about something that affects all of us. Of course, everyone deals with stress differently, but we do all have it. Sometimes we know it can get too overwhelming, but there are signs that we can look for that might help us determine if we need to start seeking professional help. So here to talk about those signs is licensed marriage and family counselor Kevin Peterson. Kevin, good morning to you, my friend. Thank you so much for waking up with us.
Good morning to you, sir. Thanks for having me on.
I appreciate it. So let's talk about the fact that there is so much stress coming from all different directions on everybody right now. Is this resurgence of COVID, that this Delta variant, is that might be heightening a lot of the stress?
Absolutely. People are feeling out of control, like life's unpredictable, like they can't take care of themselves, they can't take care of their family. And I think at one point, everybody felt like we were some light at the end of the tunnel, and then the door got closed really quickly.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love that we're having this conversation, because I think this is something that a lot of people teeter with, is at what point do I need to start seeking that professional help? At what point can I no longer manage this on my own? What are some signs to be on the lookout for of when we know that it's about that time to make a call?
Yeah, great question. And I think the things that we tend to look for are, do you feel like things are out of control? Are you losing sleep? Can you not stay within your regular patterns? Are you struggling with regular day-to-day activities and just sort of wondering what's going on and not really unsure of yourself, feel like things are unmanageable? And that's the main stuff that we look for.
I think there's also a lot of hesitancy that I hear on my end. I advocate that I believe everybody should absolutely have a therapist. I unfortunately know that it's not always affordable for everybody, and I'd like to see that happen more. But for the people that they do have access to this, but they're kind of hesitant to go see one, what can they expect in therapy? Can we kind of start to break down that stigma by easing them into this?
Absolutely. It's going to therapy is not an admission of anything. What you're really saying is, I need some help. Things are kind of outside of my scope. I'm not sure what to do. And I've tried all the regular stuff and nothing's working. So I just want to talk to somebody about what's going on and have someone that's going to hear me out. A great therapist listens.
Yeah.
And just.
Oh, absolutely. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you there. You can continue.
Oh, sure. A great therapist listens and really just helps the client sort of work through their stuff and whatever their stuff is, and also encourages them that it's okay to say things that may sound a little, silly, like, oh, the COVID is driving me crazy. It's like, it's okay to say that. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, pardon my interruption. I clearly would not be a good therapist there. Yeah. But also, one thing that I love is you're talking to somebody that you don't really interact with daily, that you kind of dump that off onto them, and then you go back to your normal life. You go back to other people that you were able to talk in private with someone. One of the biggest questions, too, when somebody is ready to take that step is they don't know exactly how to go about finding a therapist. What is your recommendation there? What's the easiest go-tos?
Well, the things that I always tell people are, ask your friends and your family, because I guarantee you're not the only one. Or ask your doctor, or if you have a spiritual community, whether it's a priest, minister, rabbi, imam, whatever, go ask them. Or one of the best resources is Psychology Today, the website. You can punch in your zip code, your insurance plan, your issues, and it'll spit back to you names of people that are on there. And I always think getting a word of mouth referral for a therapist is always the best.
Yeah, absolutely. I was going to say, Psychology Today is exactly how I found my therapist. It works wonders for so many of my friends as well. Kevin Peterson, my friend, thank you so much for being with us. Love having this conversation, and we'll have to have you back to talk more about it.
I look forward to it. Have a great day.